Multiply Your Success Lead was written by Pastor Sam Adeyemi and it was published in the year 2009. It comprises of 10 chapters and 118 pages. Hello everybody, welcome back to Book Clinic. So today we are reading Multiply Your Success Lead by who? Continuing this book summary and book review, it is Know the Author section, hashtag Know the Author section. So now let's get to know our author. Pastor Sam Adeyemi is an insightful teacher, motivational speaker, and author of several books on successful living. He is the president of Success Power International. He hosts the radio and television program Success Power, which is broadcast in Nigeria and many other nations. He also pastors the Daystar Christian Center, Lagos, Nigeria, a church with the vision of raising role models of excellence. He has the God-given mandate to teach scriptural success principles through radio, television, seminars, and publications. He is much sought after as a speaker in churches, seminars, and conferences internationally. So, welcome back, guys. Now that we've known our author, now it's time to get deep into the book, Multiply Your Success Lead. Vision is the ability to see beyond the present situation and travel into the future, and a good leader is vision-oriented. The foundation for change, for improvement, and for progress is vision. In this book, Pastor Sam Adeyemi shared many insightful and biblical principles on how we can multiply our success lead. Now let's get started. Dear fellow Gen Z, get your pen, get your notes, sit down well because we are about to learn. Now let's get started. Pastor Sam Adeyemi said that to be a visionary leader, we must build capacity of vision. And one of the ways we can build capacity of vision is through prayer. He said as leaders, we must pray. He said we must pray to God that He should give us the mind that can comprehend our vision. Because one of the limitations to vision is the mind. And he said, God has given us the mind as an asset, and we should leverage on it to bet possibilities. We should leverage on it to create outstanding success. Another thing he said is meditation. He said meditation is an art of dreaming, and in meditation there is no limitation to space and time, which means that right here on this chair I can travel into the future, and which brings about the possibilities of our vision. Another thing he said is exposure. He said the kind of vision we create is being determined by what you are exposed to, because what we see is what we get. And as food grows the physical body, so as information grows the heart. And exposure can be gotten from the types of books we read, what we listen to, and what we watch. Pastor Sam Adeyemi said many things that can limit our capacity to create vision, and some of them include past experiences, past failure, tradition, like the way we do it, this is the way we do it syndrome, lack of creativity. He said God has given us the ability to bring into existence what has never existed before, because in the beginning God created. Another thing is being self-centered. He said human beings were naturally selfish, that is, me first, and a good leader is one who is able to solve others' problems. In this book, Pastor Sam talked about the two dimensions of leadership. The first is character, and the second is competence. He said character is who you are, and character is who you are is having integrity, being honest with God and also with men. And he said character is not breaking the standard we set for others, and character is also being truthful. He said when we take care of the inside, somehow the outside will take care of itself, which means that when we take care of our character, our reputation will take care of itself. We do not need to fake it. When we take care of our character, our reputation will take care of itself. He said competence is the ability to do what we do, and God gives us responsibility based on our abilities. Character and competence must complement each other, because skill without character will only make one a sophisticated cook in leadership. In this book also, Pastor Sam said we should leverage on principles, because principles are fixed, they give us direction, and they make life predictable. They do not move for circumstances and people, rather, people and circumstances move for them. For example, the principles of sowing and reaping. And he said when we leverage on principles, or when we align ourselves with principles, we'll be able to tap into the power God has reserved for us in fulfilling great visions. In this book also, Pastor Sam emphasized on how we can maximize our leadership potential. He said the key to maximizing one's leadership potential is through service. Yes, it's through service. There are prices to be paid in leadership. He said success only comes to those who are committed to their dreams and not just to those who are involved. It is one thing to be committed, it's another thing to be involved. And he said that is why as leaders, we must count the cost to take us to fulfill our vision and be sure we have the capacity to pay for it. Because success is a price that has a price. And some of the price that we need to pay in leadership is criticism. In position, people will see your weaknesses, and it takes someone who has all this self-esteem to manage criticism well. Another thing he said is opposition. He said leadership attracts opposition because leadership initiates change, and change threatens those who have survived on a existing economy. Another thing is loneliness. He said leadership will make you lonely. People that surround you may not even have the mind to comprehend your vision. And the only thing they may see may be the opportunities that surround the position and not the responsibility. He said, personal transformation does not happen in a day. It takes gradual effort. It takes continual contribution. It takes consistency. And he said, once we've grown in influence, we should learn to share the power. He said, until we learn to release what is in our hand, we cannot receive new things. And it is self-deception to think nobody can do what you are doing. And anyone who teaches, who delegates, and who recruits others to what he or she has learned will rise faster in leadership. And he said, and I quote, reproduce yourself, raise someone. There is no success. Let me know the part that stood out for you too in the comment section, because there are many parts. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really grateful. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. We're happy to see you. Everybody, welcome there. So thank you so much. Now, before I go, let me give my review about the book. Multiply a Success Lead. I'll give Multiply a Success Lead 10 over 10. I think there's anything like 100 over 10 I'm going to give this book. But this book is full of a lot of information. This book is loaded. As Gen Z, you need to read this. Yes, you need to read this book. Get yourself a copy. Read it, digest it, and make good use of it, because it is not about the information, it is what you do with the information. Thank you so much for staying through. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. So see you in my next videos. So before I go, let me say our slogan. We are Gen Z, we are not mediocre. Bye.